Welcome back to Drake's Dip. This is not quite the dip Jacob had yesterday. God bless, man. He cold plunged in probably the sickest spot in the entire world. He's in Alaska. But hey, what awesome. So sick. He's there for Pro Mix with Devin Levesque, shooting some awesome content. Today, I want to talk about something that my wife and I talked about last night. We were watching a show, The Bear, if you're familiar, and there's a little girl in the show who was very, very uncomfortable with one of these situations that was about to happen in the show, and they all got under this table where they all talked about different things that they were scared of. And so that moment came and passed, and Amy looked at me and said, "Well, what are you scared of?" And I had to think for a minute because I hadn't been asked that question in a while, and there wasn't like a quick gut-wrenching thing that's not like, just crazy, like robbers, war, shit like that. But I think after a while, I came to the conclusion that the one thing that I felt that I was scared of, all those actors went around and said what they were. And to me, my thing was failure. Not failing, like failing is part of the process, but failure in the scope of what I'm building, how other people are involved, how other people count on me, how I'm trying to take over as the main provider for our family with the business, and like that's the failure I'm scared of to me. Like, and it kind of put into context of where your foot should be on the gas of not letting it fail, and the people that you bring around ultimately are trying to be the right people to avoid that failure. But then my wife made a really, really good point. She's like, well, even if you fail, couldn't you just start something new? And I'm like, God, I love you. Yeah, spot on. Like, still, she put it in perspective of we live in the greatest country in the world, and reflecting of July 4th, celebrating yesterday, and I don't know when this will be posted, but reflecting that and understanding that we can pursue whatever opportunity we choose to pursue, and if we fail, we can go try again, try something new, try something different, start something new, create something new. With the world of tech, the world of how level the playing field is on how easy it is to figure out a lot of different things. Yesterday I had GPT do a deep research prompt telling it to, become Dan Martell and further our business with an in-depth strategy. And it was just, 25 minutes, done. Just game-changing strategies that are, you tell it to be unique, go be unique. You tell it to be different, go be different. Like, there's ways to figure out new things and new projects, and not always stuck in the same field. If we fail, it's over. It's not. It's far from it. And yes, scared of failure, but not scared to fail. I think there's a difference in that, and putting yourself in situations where you have the opportunities to win through failing, to avoid failure itself. So let's have a great day today. That's a wrap. If you've got anything out of this, like, subscribe for more. Try to do more of these talks that are real, raw, and hopefully bring some insight to different people. Welcome to Drake's Dip.